2-2 home. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. The 2013 Red Sox are the world champions and Boston strong. Bedlam at Fenway Park as the Red Sox clinch the World Series at Fenway for the first time in 95 years.
It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor.
Now hits it in the air to right field. Frank Gore going back, he's at the wall. Boston, this is for you. A 3-run home run for Daniel Nava puts the Sox on top, 4-2.
Was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her.
This is our fucking city. And nobody gonna dictate our freedom. Stay strong.
With a 97-65 record, the Boston Red Sox proved to be one of the best teams in baseball in 2013 after losing 93 games in 2012 for the first time since 1966 with a 90-plus loss season. October baseball has arrived at Fenway Park for the first time since 2009, where they got swept by a veteran Angels squad.
Guerrero swings and lines it into center field. It's in for a hit. From third base comes Figgins to tie the score. Here comes Abreu, and the Angels will take the lead. With 2 outs in the
Tampa Bay Rays versus the Boston Red Sox. The Rays beat the Cleveland Indians in the wild card to set up this American League divisional series, and we cannot forget to mention that the Yankees missed the playoffs for the second time in a row. Oh yes, what a beautiful thing. We just love trolling the Yankees.
The Yankees lose.
Game 1. The Sox have John Lester on the mound to begin the playoffs for Boston. Lester pitched okay in 2013 with a 15-8 record and a 3.75 ERA. A big part of Boston's heavy pitching staff, and Lester had some playoff experience. He was the starter for Game 4 of the 2007 World Series versus the Rockies. In the second inning, Sean Rodriguez took Lester deep over the monster 1-0 Rays. 2 innings later, Ben Zobrist gave the Rays some cushion with a homer 2-0 Rays. But that didn't last long. Johnny Gomez drives in 2 to knot the game at 2.
Looks up, and it is off the green. It'll tie the game. Pedroia scores. Ortiz right on his heels, and we're knotted at 2.
WEEI with the call. Boston not done yet.
Stephen Drew keeps the rally going and drives in for Gomez to give the Sox the lead.
Safe, and Gomes scores from second base to make it 3-2 Boston. Excellent base running by Gomes. You see, he never stops running and is able to score without a throw. The inning continues for the Red Sox.
Shortly after the Rays couldn't handle Boston's bats, Will Middlebrooks with a off-the-wall double and drives in Drew 4-2. Now let's talk about Shane Victorino. He's no stranger in October. He's a different animal in October, full of clutch. In 2013, he went off, and you're going to see why later in this series.
Okay.
He starts his monster October with a RBI single to make it 5-2 Sox. After that, the boys from Boston went away and won Game 1, 12-2.
Swinging a high fly into left field. Driving back Rodriguez on the warning track. Now he looks around. It's off the wall. The run is in to score. Here comes the second run. Gomes rounding. He's trying to score. He's in. He touches home. 2-run score. The Red Sox lead it 7-2.
Game 2. Game 2 of the American League Division Series. Boston faces David Price. And a few years ago, Price ended Boston's dreams of going back-to-back World Series champs.
Ground ball to second. Iwamoto's got it. Rays are going to the World Series.
In 2018, he pitched in the closing game of the World Series to help bring Boston their 4th championship in 14 years.
Sports Dub, you're becoming just like Yankees fans because you just keep on mentioning your championships.
Well, that's because we feel like it. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, on to Game 2. David Ortiz has arrived in October and took Price deep 2-0 Red Sox. Stephen Drew goes 3 and makes it a 5-1 game.
Off the Green Monster, David DeJesus has some trouble with the carom, and Drew ends up with an RBI triple.
John Lackey killed the Rays' rally and left 2 on top in the 7th inning. You can say Big Papi loves playing in October. For the second time tonight, he has gone in deep and the Sox win it 7-4. Game 3, the series moves down to Tampa with the Red Sox up 2-0, looking to close out the series. A pitching duel heading into the 5th, and the Sox took a 1-0 lead. Ortiz smacked in Victorino to take a 3-0 lead.
Dane comes on home on the ribby single by David Ortiz, and the Red Sox sitting.
The Rays finally wake up thanks to a 3-run homer by Evan Longoria, the Rays version of Big Papi that tied the game at 3. The Rays took their first lead of the game, 4-3. Smart thinking by Sox first baseman Mike Napoli. Dustin Pedroia sends this young stud Alexander Bogaerts home to tie the game up at 4. Koji time for Boston to close out the series and head to the ALCS. Well, the Rays didn't want to end their season just yet. A walk-off by Jose Lobaton gives the Rays one more day to live.
5-4.
A shocker of all shockers. WDAE once again, Uehara gives up his first.
Game 4. Jake Peavy on the mound for Boston to try and close out the series. Second inning, the Rays pull off a big double play to end the inning with the bases loaded. In the 3rd inning, the Rays pulled off another double play, so we can call them Tampa Bay double play because they love to pull off double plays. At the bottom of the 6th inning, the Rays get on the board 1-0. Can they pull off an upset and send the series back to Boston? The Red Sox tie the game up at 1 at the top of the 7th inning. Victorino went as fast as he could to send home the leading run. At this point, it's a big play for the Red Sox to take the lead late in the game in a game that would win the whole series. The bottom of the 7th inning went 1, 2, 3 for the Rays. Dustin Pedroia sent home Alexander Bogaerts for the 2nd night in a row, and 3-1 the Red Sox. Bottom of the 9th inning, and the Red Sox popped open the champagne bottles heading to the American League Championship Series for the first time since 2008. Woohoo! Well, that's it for part 2 of our 2013 Red Sox video series. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like. And this is Sports Stub, and we are signing out. Peace, and don't be selfish.